Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the latest episode of the Big Six Breakdown. Boy, have I got some people to laugh at today. Share, you're getting it. Shout out my guests, Ryan, you already know, the Man United fan, the Middle Eastern Mason Mount. To my right, making his debut, Arsenal fan. We've got a lot to talk about Arsenal today. What have I got to say about this guy? Unbelievable right back at 11-a-side. Ryan's debating whether he's better at 5-a-side or 11-a-side than this guy on my right at right back. You might see him up north sometimes. You might see him in North London sometimes. It's Hass, the Arsenal fan. Good to have you, Hass. Anything for the crowd?
Nice to be here. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, glad to have you making your debut on the channel. We're going to put him up on the wall. Another 9 more appearances and he gets a shirt. Ryan, good to have you back on the channel. Anything to say?
What's up, what's up?
By the way, just so you guys know, we're currently watching Man United v Nottingham Forest. It's half-time at the moment. Man United are 1-0 up because of Anthony. Has kept saying that Anthony's not going to score. I kept telling him he's going to score. All right, we're going to get to the United game last since we're watching them now. First, as we usually do on the Big Six Breakdown on a weekly basis, we're going to start with the Big Six team that's lowest in the league, taking it to the bottom half of the table again. They're only 12 points above relegation. Chelsea lost to Brighton 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. Frank Lampard, 3 games in charge, 3 defeats. I love you, Fat Frank. I love you. Boys, did you watch the game?
No, I didn't.
Did you watch the highlights at least?
Yeah,
I watched the highlights as well. Brighton, 26 shots against Chelsea.
5-1.
Genuinely, they absolutely battered them. Could have been 5-1. They had 26 shots against Chelsea, 10 shots on target. Danny Welbeck came off the bench in the 35th minute. In the 38th minute, he scored a goal. Evan Ferguson hit the bar. And Cisco, Brighton just pick up these players. I've never heard of that in Cisco in my life.
Is that the number 10?
No, I don't even know who he is, but they signed him for 9.5 million in summer. I ain't seen him play once. He scored a 35-yard screamer.
A screamer.
Bro, absolute banger. No keeper in the league.
That's the number 10, yeah? Or 20 or something?
Know what
That's
number
when I
is,
scored
innit?
yesterday.
He scored
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah,
He scored a banger, didn't he? And he hit the post.
I don't
I'm thinking about a
know.
different game.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he did hit the post. Yeah. He cut in and then smacked it off the post.
yeah.
Scored a 35-yard banger. He's 19 years old. They signed him for 9.5 million from a Paraguayan club.
I swear Chelsea bought all their scouts.
Yeah, they did as well. And this, anyway. And Chelsea, still getting battered by Brighton. Boys, have you got anything to laugh about with Chelsea? What are your feelings about Lampard, Hass? Or what, actually, before that, what are your feelings about Chelsea this season? Because we've not heard your opinion so far on Chelsea.
I think, it's a learning curve for Todd Bowie, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know why they fired Tuchel.
Yeah.
I don't know why they fired... Who did they go after?
Potter.
Like, to bring in...
To bring in Lampard as well.
If you're going to fire Potter,
Yeah.
bring in someone with experience. Why did you go back to Lampard? That doesn't make sense to me. That's
Sense.
accepting that they're doing nothing this
Do you
season.
think they should have kept Potter instead?
They might as well have.
Yeah.
Until the end of the year.
Yeah. I'll give him to the end of the year.
Yeah, just give him to the end of the year because, Lampard's not going to come in and make a difference.
Surely it's worse.
They've only given it to Lampard because he's a legend.
But it's worse. He's a worse manager than Potter.
Yeah, 100%.
Statistically.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And what, 3 games, 3 losses as well?
What gets me is like you gave Tuchel 200 million, 250, whatever they spent in the summer. 3-4 games in, you get rid of him. Yeah. You bring in Potter. You give him another 300 million. You get rid of him. Like, this just tells me no planning, just vibes. Like, bringing Lamps in. Because my thing is, like, bringing Lamps in, what if he did well? Then you have to keep him, kind of.
Yeah, you do. You can't
know
fire
what I mean?
him.
Almost like the Ollie effect, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it's like, but you know what you're going to get with Lampard because you already did this 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
And you've seen him then go to Everton, almost get them relegated,
Yeah.
get sacked from Everton, then you bring him into Chelsea. It's just horrendous decision making.
no planning.
It is
No planning.
hilarious.
I love it.
Someone tell me
hilarious.
Chelsea's best 11.
I couldn't tell you.
All right, keeper. Don't know, but I guess it's Kepa. No, Kepa's shit. Kepa's shit.
No, I don't mind Kepa.
See me, I'm taking Mendy.
No, man, Mendy's shit.
Mendy's dead, yeah, but Kepa, bro, man, like this, bro. Man, get out of here.
He's dead. Right wing back, James.
Yeah, that's
And
the only one that's certain.
Even he's been off form. Centre back's got to be Thiago Silva.
And Koulibaly.
Chalobah. I don't know if it's Koulibaly.
Koulibaly's not looked good at all this year. Koulibaly's not looked good at all this year.
Badiashile. Left back,
Yeah, maybe.
Chilwell.
Yeah, but you
Centre mids.
But your team is
Kane.
team is suited for a 5.
Yeah, it's suited for 5. And Lampard plays a 4, no?
Yeah.
You can't have Reece James right back.
You can, I think. You can.
Look, I just think that team is mad because the other day against Real, like when I was watching them, I was like, you know what, this team's not that bad. Like I can see there's talented players there.
Yeah, they played alright in
And then
that game.
yeah,
Not
like
bad.
they didn't ever look like scoring.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, they weren't
2-0
bad.
or whatever.
Weren't as bad as you thought they would be.
And then like you watch them against Brighton, and you're like, bro, like Conor Gallagher. I just don't understand the
know what's
team,
mad?
the whole construction of the
Spent
team.
500 mil and Conor Gallagher starts. Yeah.
Like, bro, who's
Like in the summer, yeah, if you're a Chelsea fan or like Chelsea, who you signing? Like what positions you need? Every single position, and you've spent all this money.
the thing is
It's crazy.
They've got like 3 good players in every position, but no great players, no cohesion, no like. There's players I will take from Chelsea,
Like who?
yeah. Like just like a Kante, a Kovacic,
Yeah.
like Sterling. These guys will get
Nah.
into squads. Maybe not into your first team, but all of them together is just mediocre. Like just
Alright, let's talk about Sterling, yeah? Because I don't know how I feel about him.
Let me tell you, he was linked to Arsenal last summer, innit? Ask Ryan what I said. If we sign Sterling, we are never getting top 4 again. Sterling cannot be the best footballer at your club.
Is he a system player or?
I don't give a
Because
shit.
I swear he's a good player.
he's a
still
good player.
like,
He's a good player.
technically.
Raheem Sterling is a good player.
But
When?
is he not scoring
Always.
goals outside
When?
the City system?
He's always.
No, he's a good player.
No,
Like,
I don't think
technically,
he
he's a
is.
good player.
I don't think he
You're
is.
never
No,
gonna.
he is, man.
He hasn't.
He can
technically
beat
he's
a
not.
man and he can get a good crossing.
He's never gonna
fast.
get 20 goals. Like,
He's fast.
outside of City, 100%.
Look
Yeah,
at
he's
his-
never
even-
going to get
But he
20
can
goals
get you
outside.
10, 12,
Even in his
those kind of
career,
numbers.
When he blew, he was with Sturridge and Suarez, yeah, for that amazing Liverpool team.
But he was still top in that.
Because
at
they
that
had the
time.
front three,
and he was young.
It was lit.
Yeah,
it was lit.
It was lit.
That Liverpool team was amazing. Then he moved to City with Pep, and he's getting goals.
You're
for
guaranteed
City.
to bag at City.
What's he done for Chelsea?
3 goals, maybe 2-3 goals.
Even if Chelsea were good, he would not get more than 10, 15 goals. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not bad though.
No, but he's not a great player.
I don't think he's great.
Martinelli for 3 million, and he's
He's
doing the
not a
same.
great player.
Yeah, but
he had a good Euros, remember?
But you can't.
So, and where do we
Not the
play?
last one,
Who
the
do we
one
play?
But we can't. No,
Who
but
do
you.
we play in
no
the
one
Euros?
good except Germany. and
Yeah,
England.
so
And he didn't show up.
The thing is,
against
Martinelli, like, yeah, the same thing, but he might be a system player. Like, the
He might
same
be.
thing could
He
come
might
true.
be,
Like,
but
we don't know
But I
innit?
tell you, I don't rate Martinelli like that because he hasn't got tech.
So-
In the pub today, I'm telling you, he don't have tech.
But Sterling
It's the
does,
same
man.
as Sterling. These guys are just fast.
No, Sterling's got tech.
Sterling's got a bit of talent.
man.
Do you know what it is?
I've never rated
Sterling's a
him.
good
I don't
player.
think I ever will.
I hear what you're coming from. Like, he's not a great player. He's not what he was made out to be, I guess. But he's a good player, and yeah, I like him.
Pick up some
They are
points.
lucky. No one else below them is good.
Yeah, like because they might get dragged down to like 15.
But Palace might go above them because
Yeah, Palace will definitely go.
Robertson's
Over.
coming to the mad
Yeah,
thing.
he's done a madness.
Palace, like Wolves are more solid than them.
Bournemouth are picking up a couple results.
Bournemouth and West Ham and that are so bad.
West Ham are there.
Or maybe West Ham got a big result today. So maybe.
Look, Bournemouth, Wolves, and Palace can easily go above them. Genuinely. All right, we'll take it on to the next big
They
six
need to
team.
get to 40 points to be safe.
They're struggling for that 1 point though.
If Chelsea
They've
go
been on
relegated,
39 for
it'd
3
be so
games in a
funny.
row. It'd be unbelievable.
How, who do you think they will buy?
Imagine they've spent 700 million. They've given 8-year contracts out to everyone.
To play in the championship.
Oh, that's mad.
That's a title.
They'll
though.
tear it up in championship though.
Yeah,
They'll tear it up in
smack-
championship.
They'll get 120 points, bro. How many games you play in that league? Like 40.
No, like 2 or
They
something.
got no one to score goals, bro.
Bro, they can just
They'll
sign-
finish 6th in the
They can go grab
championship.
Danny
bro.
Ings, bro. He'll blow on the championship.
All right, we'll take it on to the next team. But boys, I'm loving the Big Six breakdown. Since we started this, Chelsea in the bottom half. We've got Liverpool in 8th position behind Aston Villa and Brighton and Newcastle and Spurs. All right, Liverpool haven't played this weekend, unfortunately. They're playing tomorrow against Leeds. It's actually away. Their away form stinks. We'll do a
tired.
quick match preview or prediction. Leeds v Liverpool, because they're playing tomorrow.
Where's Leeds in the table?
Leeds are currently 16th.
need a win, yeah?
Leeds desperate for a
Let me
win.
see
Yeah.
Liverpool. They're not getting anything.
Liverpool
nowadays.
8th. They're 5 points behind 7th, Brighton. They're not getting top 4
That's
realistically
looking like
now.
a 2-2 draw to me.
You think 2-2 draw? I hear it, you know. I hear it.
I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds.
You think?
No, I don't think Leeds will beat
Do you know
them.
what it is? Because Liverpool got a good result against Arsenal, like, in terms of how the game went.
At home, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I feel like tomorrow they're gonna fall back down to earth
Yeah,
because
I
that's
hear
what
that.
they've done
That's what
after
they've been doing,
every performance.
You know what?
Like they beat us, lost 1-0 to Bournemouth the
Yeah.
next week.
I'm gonna go with Ryan's result. I'm gonna say 2-1. You know.
Yeah, enjoy it.
2-1 Leeds v Liverpool. Can't wait to watch that tomorrow.
Hey, TikTok's gonna cook us if they win again, but hey, we here, man.
Trust me, we outside, fam. Anyway, we'll take it on to the next big team.
Was that all about Liverpool?
Bro, that's all about Liverpool. Who cares about Liverpool?
I like talking about Liverpool.
All right,
I
what
wanna
was-
cuss
all right,
Klopp.
actually, yeah, I ain't heard your thoughts on Klopp. What's your thoughts on Klopp? Or Liverpool this season as a whole?
See,
What's going wrong?
you know what Klopp reminds me of? Klopp reminds me of them Turkish managers, where momentum and gas. Like, I know he's in the changing room screaming, shouting nonsense, getting man going. That's why they struggle against small teams. And that's why now the fall-off is so big. Because when you don't have people like Mane and Salah carrying you or leading the line, then you can see all the weaknesses. They remind me of the old Arsenal or the old Liverpools, like how they used to be.
Yeah.
Because anyone can go at them now. Is anyone scared of Liverpool now?
Nah.
Yeah.
But do you...
Tactically, what does Klopp do? What has he changed?
That's what I was going to say. Like, why does he not change the system?
Because he's not a tactical man. He's just gas.
Yeah,
Even in Dortmund, go watch his Dortmund teams.
Hype.
Intensity. I get it. It's sick. It works. But for how long?
It works for a
2-3
few
years.
seasons and then your players are fatigued.
And unfortunately for them, they had Pep against them. So they had an amazing 4 years and got one league and a champs.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's done.
Their best,
And
their best period in 30 years and that's it.
Do you see, like, Liverpool might get top 4 next year, but I don't see them winning the league.
No.
The thing is though, like as well, like in the past they had a bad year 2-3 years ago. Remember when they finished? They ended up finishing third anyway.
We finished second, didn't we?
Yeah,
But no one else was good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The problem now is that you've got better. We're looking like
You're
we're
gonna
better.
get better.
City, Newcastle.
City's still City.
City's still City.
Newcastle, if they get Champions League, they're gonna spend.
Villa, Brighton.
Nah.
The league as a whole is getting better. Like I don't think they're gonna be better than Liverpool, but I know what you mean. Like they're better teams than they were
To be fair
4 or
to
5
them,
years ago.
They're above them now. So
Yeah,
what
and then
I'm saying, bro.
like Spurs, who knows what's gonna happen with those bottlers? But like they
I think
might.
Spurs might surprise us next year.
Nah. No
Depends who
chance.
they get in. Like
you'd be very
you know,
Spurs are finished, bro. Spurs are finished.
know.
No Kane, no good manager. Who's going to come in?
They might not even leave.
All right, we'll get to Tottenham anyway. All right, that's Liverpool, yeah? Let's get Liverpool out of the way.
get good.
Liverpool, good luck tomorrow against Leeds. You're going to need it. Mark didn't make it today because he's probably
Handball,
shitting
handball.
himself. No penalty. All right, we'll take it on to the next team, and it's Tottenham Hotspur. Somehow, you know what? I don't know how, but they're still in 5th position. But Tottenham, they lost at New White Hart Lane, 3-2 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth got revenge after they lost 3-2 to Spurs at Bournemouth's ground.
Can I just
They
say-
won in the last minute. Has to take it away.
That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
You don't lose
At
to
home.
Bournemouth at home.
And Cher didn't come today claiming he's ill because Spurs lost. Cher, you live 2 minutes away. I just saw you last night. You were completely fine. You're not ill. You didn't come because Spurs
The
lost.
scoreline made him sick.
Exactly.
No, I respect it.
No, but listen. Also, one thing is, I don't know if you watched the game. I saw the highlights. I was round their house watching the highlights. And it was unbelievable. But anyway,
You're back.
Sanchez got subbed on in the 35th minute.
And they cheered him off.
He got booed coming on. He got booed when he touched the ball, which is weird because I don't know why he's been singled out, by the way. Because he could boo quite a lot of their players. Lloris, Dyer. Like, why didn't they get booed? He then he was at fault for conceding a goal.
No, I watched it. It's not really his fault, though.
He got spun.
In total? Oh, the goal.
Yeah, like, you can... Bro, as a defender, you can get spun, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not a fault.
It's
Then
not
he made a
directly his
tackle.
fault, yeah.
Yeah,
and
and
it
it just
bounced
dropped
to them. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like... I didn't
not
understand why they,
always
like,
fault.
cheered him off. Like, you know when they just took him back off?
Bro,
and they were...
yeah,
I didn't
that's
get
sad.
that. 'cause
That's
it's not-
sad.
Like, we've had a moment like that with Xhaka, yeah? Xhaka's done stupid shit and we've booed him off. Cool. But I watched the Sanchez stuff. I was like, bro, that's just a defensive error. Like, it happens, innit?
yeah.
You can get spun.
Bro, I actually felt sorry for him, innit?
Yeah, it was
'Cause
peak.
He
It
looked
was a
like he
very
wanted to
peak
cry on the
moment.
bench, innit? Even Lloris said after the game, he said, I've never seen anything like this.
That was peak.
And like, why are you singling him out?
Yeah, that's...
It doesn't make sense
Your
to me.
whole back four is... It's not like you've been keeping clean sheets. This guy's come in and made a
Yeah,
mistake.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you've been bad the whole year. Your whole
I'm
defense
sure
is
Dyer's been
shambles.
worse than him, no?
Dyer makes mistakes every week. Like,
Who's their right back?
Pedro Porro.
He's alright,
Apparently
he's alright,
Apparently
But he
plays
made
shit
a
as well.
mistake yesterday as well, didn't he?
No, but I like him as a footballer.
And also, apparently, this is one of Cher's many rumours. Dyer's apparently signed a new contract, but the club are holding off from putting it out in the media because everything stinks right now, and they don't want the fans to be
But you know
against
what?
them more.
You know what? I would understand why they'd give him another contract. He's like their longest serving player at the moment now with Kane.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
not good enough.
he's the leader in the dressing room. He has to be.
He's the leader.
Who else is going to be?
Wow.
Look, he's not a good player in it, but he's English. He meets the quota. Like,
Yeah, bro, he's got to be.
they're gonna sign him.
Who are they going to?
Bro, we've been giving Phil Jones contracts for
You know
like
what?
4 or 5 years.
You know
bro,
what should
so-
happen in the summer? Yeah, United and Spurs should swap Harrys.
Yeah, we'll give them a
Straight
guy. They
up.
give us
I'll
Kane.
take
Straight
that, I'll
up,
take that.
with a bit of money on top. It'll be good for both
Yeah,
clubs.
yeah. Spurs, you can slap us a bit of money on top.
No, but Has, what's your thoughts on Harry Kane, actually? It's time to leave, obviously, yeah?
Time to leave. That was years ago.
Yeah.
But-
Agreed.
If he's got a year left on his contract,
Yeah.
I think
So you think he's going to leave?
Spurs make a decision now. I think the ball is in their half because it doesn't matter for Kane. Kane is going to stay another year, break the goal record either way at Spurs.
Premier League.
Yeah.
He's still 60 behind.
40. No, he's only like 48 or something, in it.
I don't know how much, but
think it's
he
48.
won't break it next year.
Yeah,
No, he won't break it next year, but like he's gonna break it. So
Yeah,
like,
he will
he'll
break
do
it.
another year at Tottenham.
Yeah.
No problem. He's not like he's used to not win anything anyway, so it doesn't
But
matter.
then what if he does another year at Tottenham and no one comes in then because it's too
When
late?
he's free.
But it's a free transfer.
Bro, I'll take him at Arsenal. What do you mean? At 32? How old is he? 31 now.
He's 30.
Next season, next summer,
He's not even 30 yet. I
not
think
this
he
summer, the
turns
next
30
summer
soon.
coming
He's
up, I'll
only
take him on a
30
free.
August,
Are you mad? Over Jesus? What? Harry Kane was come score 20 goals for us.
So you think
Easy.
anyone takes him anyway if he's on a free?
100%.
100%.
He'll go Newcastle, bro.
Yeah,
Would he want
100%.
to?
For the P's they'll give him.
Yeah.
And
He's
they're
not-
guaranteed.
they're still not guaranteed.
Imagine,
He's not guaranteed the
But
trophy.
imagine breaking
Bro,
Shearer's
what?
record at Newcastle.
That's pretty wild. That's wild. I never thought
No,
that.
bro, Newcastle are more
They're not
likely to win
guaranteed to win
something.
something.
No, they're more likely than Spurs, though.
Yeah.
Possibly.
in
They
this
just got to
time-
League Cup final as well.
If
Yeah.
they
they're
didn't play
fourth.
you, they would have won
They're
it.
ahead of Spurs.
Bro.
And I was going to say to you actually, or I was going to ask you, do you think you're more like, or that isn't the problem with going to United right now? You're not necessarily guaranteed to win the big trophies, which
Yeah.
obviously he wants.
With United?
Yeah.
No, see, with...
You're
okay,
not guaranteed to win
bro,
the big
United
trophies.
are a big
eh?
club, yeah.
Obviously I'm a United fan.
United are a big club, yeah.
Yeah.
This summer you could sign Harry Kane and like someone ridiculous like Neymar, yeah. You guys can do that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, you might not win a trophy, but you get close.
Yeah.
Like that year you finished second with Jose, yeah.
You get
signed,
closer
that
than
summer
Spurs
was
would,
mad
definitely.
for you. You signed like Ibra, Luke,
No, that was we
or
didn't.
whatever. It was
Yeah.
like you guys do crazy things.
We've
And
had crazy summers, yeah.
what's it, if he stays at Spurs, who are they going to sign?
Yeah.
Dan Juma.
The thing is, like,
Like allow it. It's not comparable.
yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even compare United to Arsenal.
And
Like,
you're
you guys are a different level, I'd say. You might not up there with City that stuff.
Yeah, of course.
There's no guarantee for,
yeah.
at United, but
No, it's not
the one thing is
more
you're
chance.
going to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. So even if you're not winning trophies, the spotlight's still going to be on you. You're relevant. You're going to be playing in the competitions.
Kane's
Now-
not leaving the Premier.
Now, the point of Kane,
No, he's not leaving the
Yeah,
Prem.
so he can't. He's not going to City. They've
It's got to be
Haaland.
United, isn't it?
the point of adding
He's
Kane,
going to Chelsea.
he can't.
He's not going to a London club.
It's got to be United, I think.
Like Spurs are not going to sell him this summer to Chelsea. No chance.
No, they won't.
So-
Levy wouldn't do that.
So who is he going to go to? Newcastle or United?
yeah.
That's the only two teams he can go to. And,
And-
I would understand if he went to Newcastle.
I don't
100%.
see him going to Newcastle.
I
You don't
would-
see them- I see Newcastle putting like 120 million bid this summer for Harry Kane.
I would understand it in terms of like,
They got peace.
I would understand it from Newcastle's point of view. I wouldn't understand it
Yeah,
from Kane's point of
yeah,
view.
yeah.
Like, why would you leave Tottenham to go Newcastle?
Newcastle are a bigger club than Spurs. Newcastle are a bigger club than Spurs.
Even
They're
even
not.
if,
They're not.
100%.
They're not. though.
Bro.
They've
even
not
if-
won as many
even if
trophies
that
in
was
history.
true-
In history.
but even if
Newcastle
that
have won
was true,
trophies more recent than Spurs.
No, they haven't.
Didn't they not win a league in 99 or something like
No,
that?
no. They
98.
came
never won the
second.
league.
They came second.
Blackburn won it.
Yeah.
Sure, I know. But they got
Spurs
they came
won
second,
League
yeah.
Cup in 2008. Newcastle's
Yeah,
last trophy
no, no,
was
was
that
1968.
Don't talk about the League
It's
Cup, that's not a
1968.
trophy.
But Newcastle's
That's
last
not a
trophy,
trophy.
they won FA Cup in 91.
Yeah, that's
Newcastle's last trophy was 1968. So Spurs are a bigger
Jesus.
club. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah Spurs are a big club than
You know what it is
Newcastle.
with Newcastle? They're a one club city, innit? So they're a big club. They got like a 50.
They've got a huge fan base. Yeah, a lot of
got
fans. Yeah.
They're like an iconic club.
Yeah.
Bro, Newcastle have always been that club though. Like
Yeah.
they've been there in the league, innit? Even when they get relegated, they come back.
All right, speaking of Newcastle, obviously they're not a traditional Big Six side, but we might as well talk about them. Might as well put some respect on them.
Oh, they are
They
now.
lost 3-0 to Aston Villa.
Crazy.
They
They
actually
bottled
fourth
it.
in the league, and they lost 3-0 to Aston Villa. You know what's mad? I didn't know this, yeah? Aston Villa are only 3 points behind Spurs now. Same games played. Aston Villa have 6th. How did that happen? They're ahead of Brighton, bro.
Emery has done an
madness.
absolute madness.
They're ahead of Brighton. I'm shocked.
Like, check since he come in.
No, since he come in,
They're
he's
like
got the
second or
same.
third.
Can I just
No,
say,
he's got the
yeah,
same points
he
as
did-
Arsenal City since
he
he's
did
come in.
Yeah,
this.
it's
He did this at Arsenal, and we thought we had our Arsenal back. And you know what happened, boys? We didn't have our
no, but
Arsenal back.
you
But
lot.
I think he does better with teams that.
But you lot finished
aren't-
fifth. Like he
haven't
did.
got high expectations.
You lot finished fifth. It wasn't like you did a madness with him. Like, and
Yeah, that was poor.
another thing is you're like us.
But that was where you were.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because
For like the last
your,
few seasons.
Arteta came in.
So it's not impressive.
Arteta came in. You finished 8th. Like your team just wasn't that good.
Yeah, but Arteta has no experience. I don't compare him to anyone.
But like the thing is, coming after a
Like,
legend is always going to be
compare
difficult.
Arteta to people like Lampard, and Arteta is clear.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you've replaced one legend. Like your whole club has reset.
Yeah.
Like with Ferguson.
Yeah.
Emery might have done a better job for you now.
Now, yeah,
than he
maybe,
would have
maybe,
then.
maybe.
And also, Emery
Okay.
didn't get the power that Arteta has been given.
Yeah.
Plus,
Plus,
changing the clubs and that.
yeah. Plus,
Changes the club.
But I think
plus
initially
he's not your style of football. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
like
he's not
United and
Arsenal
Arsenal, we have expectations for what we want our team to
you
look
want to
like.
watch good football.
Yeah.
You want to win.
So we don't.
Yeah.
You winning is the bare minimum. Looking good, doing it is the expectation.
Yeah.
Do you know
Whereas
what I mean?
Aston
So-
Villa, you can do what you like as long as you get the points, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got
And
you.
the expectation is different. Like teams go to Villa and think they can beat them. When teams go to Emirates and Old Trafford, they don't try to play you off the park. They try to not lose.
Yeah.
So it's a different thing.
Yeah,
but he's done so well there.
100%. Man. Shout out Villa.
Respect.
They're only 6 points off top 4, but they have got a game over Newcastle. Brighton are 1 point behind them, but they've got 2 games. Bro, they're 6
Villa
points
are
behind
7th,
Newcastle, bro.
Or 6th.
They're 6th.
Yeah.
They've only got 1 game less than Newcastle.
They've matched-
They're
sorry,
6
who's
points.
getting-
We'll take it on to City briefly. They beat Leicester 3-1. And I've seen the last 4 or 5 games live, 90 minutes. They've been unstoppable.
Did you watch the game yesterday?
Yeah.
They could have easily
Second
drawn
half,
that,
yeah.
you know.
Not drawn, but
Bro, where
they
was-
were looking shaky.
The thing is, the last 25
Leicester hit the
minutes,
post as well.
Before that,
Yeah.
someone missed the sitter as well,
Madison.
innit?
Madison.
Yeah, 1-on-1.
Bro, that was,
yeah.
it was
Should've
3-1 at
scored.
that point.
Yeah,
It could have been 3-2, and then they
But-
got shaky
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
But like I feel
They've
like
made 5 subs.
they dropped down from like
It's 3
gear
and a half time.
3
Yeah,
to
yeah.
gear 1. Like they weren't playing anymore. So
Yeah.
if they'd got a second, it would have
Yeah.
been interesting because can you then go back up the gears? It's
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
You know
to
what's
do.
annoying? They take off Haaland and bring on Alvarez, and that Alvarez brother is so
Baller.
wild.
He's a
man.
baller.
Alvarez starts for 16 of the teams in the Prem.
Bro, I would
Definitely.
take him over
Like,
Jesus.
the only
I don't rate Jesus.
the only team,
Serious? All right, we'll get to that. We'll get
the
to
only teams like he's not starting in is City, Tottenham.
Yeah,
Beyond that, like I can make a case for him in any other team.
100%.
You know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a baller. All right, but yeah, City, they look ominous right now, killing teams for fun.
Bayern as
Can we
well.
just say, yeah, they're cheaters, bro.
100%.
Yeah,
They're
100%.
cheaters. Whatever they do, I don't accept
Yeah,
anyway.
we don't rate it.
Yeah,
If-
you can win the league, but it doesn't count.
Yeah.
In my
Second
mind, it
place
doesn't
wins the
count.
league, innit?
Yeah.
Nah.
This is why.
Nah.
No.
They still win the league, but it doesn't count.
This is why.
Second doesn't win, but
In 10 years, yeah, when this all comes out,
Yeah.
and Arsenal get given this prem, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we're gonna get that 5 more if that happens.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
calm,
yeah,
man.
cool. Arsenal can take that if we get our 5. Yeah, calm.
Like, but you know what it is? Yeah,
fucking
these
hate
men are just cheaters.
Yeah, man.
Like, no one cares about them.
No one cares about
Their fans
City.
don't even care about them.
Who's their fans, bro?
Etihad's always
They've got no
empty.
fans.
I'm almost 30. I've not spoken to one City fan in my life.
Same.
And I've loved football for 25 years.
I've met 2 City fans my whole life. Yeah.
Who are they?
I don't know where they are now. Like,
Well, where'd you meet him?
they come from Kingsmead, didn't it? They were from Manchester.
Serious?
They came to my school, Ben
What?
and Aaron. Yeah, they
That's
went
so
back.
random. Why are they
yeah,
going
bro.
abroad?
I don't know. They
Were
own
they
the
City fans
they
from
own the
early?
pub.
From
yeah,
like the
they're-
Umbro days?
Yeah, they're Manchester boys.
Okay.
They were City fans. Their dad's a City fan. Ben and Aaron, if you ever watch this pod, give me a shout, man.
Shout out Ben
They're
and
my
Aaron.
guys.
I respect it, boys.
The only
They're
Man
the
City
only
fans.
2 City fans
The
I've
only
ever
2
met.
City fans. Shout out Ben and Aaron.
Ever.
I rate them. But your title win doesn't count. Anyway, that's the City game. We'll take it on to the
Can we
next
talk
team.
about Haaland before we move on?
Yeah, bro. This guy's an absolute
Can we-
tool.
I've been telling Ryan as well, my guy has ruined the prem.
Bro, he's on 32
You
goals
know your
already.
legend? Who's your favourite prem player of all time?
Van Nistelrooy.
Shit. Do you know why? Has Haaland come in, 22 years old,
Yeah, he's took
he's
the
going to
piss.
get 40 goals.
Yeah, he's took
And
the
he
piss.
doesn't even have tech.
He's took the piss.
He's already beat.
Doesn't he has got tech, man. He has
Bro,
got tech.
when I mean,
He's
like,
finished-
when I mean he doesn't have tech, I mean when you watch Haaland, does he excite you?
When he's running through and goal, maybe.
Yeah, he
When
does.
he's running through and goal, he does.
I've
outside
never
of
seen
that,
him do like
maybe
a
not.
wavy skill.
Yeah, yeah,
or
no, he don't
something
do
like
that.
Yeah. Like,
don't
if you're talking
do
about
that.
like hold up play, maybe not in it.
But when he
I like classic strikers, bro.
But
From,
bro,
like, the thousands times.
in
yeah.
the box, yeah, the guy's an
But he's not even a
absolute
poacher.
He's a
demon.
poacher.
It's not even about just being
He's
a
not built
poacher.
like that.
It's not even just being a poacher though, bro. In the box, he comes alive. Like that volley last week, bro.
Southampton.
The Bicey.
The basketball, yeah.
And then
That was
the,
class.
the other day, like against Bayern, like the goals he scores are so different. All of them, he does excite me. And that, like even yesterday, the one
finish,
with
the second
the
one.
brains,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
with
a
the
great goal.
brains going
That was a
through,
great goal.
you know he's bagging.
Yeah, you know he's bagging.
Because you know De Bruyne's making the pass.
Yeah.
And as long as the pass beats the defender,
Yeah.
he's getting it
Yeah.
before anyone.
I've got a quick quiz for
But
you,
wait.
man. Yeah? Go on.
Like who does Haaland never beat a man and stuff?
Not
That's what I'm
really.
asking.
Not
That's what I'm asking.
Not
you,
with
innit?
not with skill,
really,
but
yeah.
just with
strength.
pure
Strength, power,
strength and
like-
power. Like he just
That's I don't like that.
nah, but he does what Yaya used to do.
He's
He just
ruined
brushes man
football.
off. Like
He ruined football.
No, I hear that. He has ruined football still.
Like even Ronaldo, yeah.
United, go sign Mbappe tonight, bro, because I'm had enough.
I want to say he's like, as Ronaldo got older, he became more of like a one-dimensional striker, yeah, like a finisher. I want to say Haaland's there, but at least Ronaldo like would do the odd flip flap,
Yeah.
or take the odd
I
free
hear
kick.
that. I hear that. Yeah. He'll do something with a bit
What
of
is-
flair in it.
I don't. What is?
but-
Maybe Haaland hasn't got flair in it.
But do you need all
Yeah,
that?
he hasn't
doesn't-
got flair.
he has-
Do you need all that?
You don't.
That
No, you
don't,
effective?
you don't, you don't
Like,
need it.
that's
Like to be the elite professional footballer, you don't.
because
But
imagine.
that's what's
but-
ruining football.
Yeah.
No, but imagine
football is like the beautiful
Imagine
game.
now,
like,
imagine now he did all of that.
aesthetics.
Imagine now he did all of that.
This
yeah.
is Pep's
But
fault.
you drop him down, he scores 20 goals a year, but he beats a couple man here and there. Fuck that, bro. Go get me 50 goals
No, I
and
get
just
you.
come alive in the box, man.
No, but-
I don't need all that extra stuff.
What if you can get 50 goals and do the skills?
Yeah, then but that's when you're the elite of the
Yeah,
elite.
that's like an Henry or a Suarez, yeah?
That's when you're Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, that caliber of player. He's not
Even
there.
Kane, for example, gets bare goals, bare assists, bare skills. Like, not bare skills, but like Kane has more tech than...
Yeah, he does.
Kane has more tech than Haaland. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Has Harry Kane got more flair than Haaland?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a lot.
It's
But he
very
doesn't
limited.
need
yeah,
like,
it's like
limited.
Haaland's got 0 flair, Kane's got 1 flair. Like, you know what I mean?
I think Kane covers it because he gets assists.
Kane's passing is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
I think that covers it for him.
But it's crazy because Haaland's got more assists than Kane this year.
Is it? Yeah, but Haaland's passing to who?
It don't.
Kane's
you know
passing
what it
to
is?
like
Haaland just smashes it
Son.
across the box and someone taps it in. Like
Who's a better player, Haaland or Kane?
Kane, better footballer.
100%.
Who's a better number 9?
Haaland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a madness.
Kane's a 9.5.
You say that, but you say that,
Yeah.
but Kane scored 23 goals at number 9 for Spurs.
Yeah.
Is
And
that-
the shittest Spurs side you can think of.
And Kane's been doing it for years, bro.
Yeah. Year in, year out, yeah. For unstable Spurs side as well. They've had Mourinho defensive, Conte defensive.
Bro, Kane
They've
is
had
amazing.
Brian Mason in
Kane
there.
is amazing.
He had one attacking manager, Pochettino.
No, Kane is amazing. Mate. It's not to discredit Kane. It's just Haaland is a freak, innit? Like
I'm just saying, like, he's ruined it. Because
Yeah, I hear that. He's ruined football.
like, we could have a discussion like, oh, is it Salah's the best, Suarez the best, Henry's the best, Rooney, whatever. Now, like,
It's
everything's out the
undebatable,
window, bro.
Yeah.
Haaland's gonna.
You can't
just
have a
smash
conversation.
it. Yeah,
It's true.
Haaland's gonna just.
Like he's coming through and breaking
Hey, and
every
this
single
is-
goal
this
record
is his
possible.
First season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like he's not even bedded in. Like this is just, bro. Man just came here and was like, "Fuck you,
hold
lot."
up. For the last 2 games, he's been on hat tricks and been taken off, yeah?
Like 55th minute or something.
45th minute last game as well.
What's his game to goal
No, that's what I
ratio?
mean. Total,
like
like
minutes.
60th and 45th, I think.
Yeah.
So, wait, so Pep's warming
Like
him up to
70.
the league and he's going to get 40 goals in his warm-up.
70.
What's he
And
doing
he's
next
not even
year?
playing all the minutes.
What's he doing next year?
he's
22, yeah?
Isn't his goal like 70 minutes per goal?
I think so. Yeah, 60.
When's his prime?
Who knows?
Maybe 26,
You know,
27. I
bro,
don't know.
Haaland might end, like, by the time Haaland is done football, the Premier League goal scoring record might be like 55 in a
He
season.
might score more than Harry Kane.
Bro,
has in
his
Prem-
minutes per game.
like the Premier League goal record.
His
He
minutes.
might get
in
there
like
before
5
him.
years.
He might-
He might get there before.
His minutes per goal, yeah, is 70 minutes per goal. So once a game, he's scoring a goal, and he doesn't even play the whole game. Man, giving you 20 minutes off.
Trust. It's a
It's the
joke.
warm-up season, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is just the first lap.
It's actually
and he's
scary.
got 40 goals.
It's actually. Do you rate it from that? Do you rate him for that?
Who, Haaland? I'm saying he's ruined football and you're asking me if I rate him.
No, I rate him, but I rate him.
Yeah, I rate him, but at the same time, I don't.
It
rate
makes
him.
me sick.
Yeah.
You know
but
what? I
rate
like
him.
him. I like his face. He's
Yeah.
he's like a lovely guy. You can tell. I'd love to be friends with him, but he's ruined football, and I don't like him for that. Because I grew up watching Ronaldinho and stuff, and now he's got this guy just running and shooting.
And you know what it is? Him and De Bruyne are like the peak Pep like machines. Like not that much flair. Like De Bruyne's got some.
How old is De Bruyne?
But he's like 31.
31, yeah.
Oh my
But
days!
but these
boys.
man.
We're fucked.
But these man don't
They're
even
cheating,
use
though.
their flair or skill. De Bruyne gets it, whips
Yeah,
it across.
it's robotic.
Haaland's on the end of it.
You see the
it's
goal they
all
scored
robotic.
yesterday when De Bruyne went past the man and just put it through. Like you said, you knew as soon as De Bruyne put the ball through, it was done.
The ball, everyone's like, "Oh, great ball." I'm like, bro, all you have to do is get around the defender because Haaland's getting it.
You don't have to get around him, but if you put it
Just through- as long as he goes past
50-50,
him.
Haaland's gonna floor him.
His touch and finish was beautiful, though.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. All right, that's Man City.
Fuck Haaland.
Cheated. Whatever they're doing doesn't
They're going for
count.
55 million, bruv.
They're cheaters, bro.
That's cheating. That's cheating. That's
I don't know how.
It's cheating.
They didn't. That's
cheating.
not real life.
That's cheating.
How many years
I've got
did they
like
have in
there's
contract?
like 7 man on the United pitch right now that cost more.
But he had a release clause. I don't know why.
for 55
Yeah, it's
million.
55
Why did no one
million.
else
And no
go
one
through?
else.
Not sure. And they signed him like 3 months
So
before
like,
season ended.
like
as well.
Barcelona were like, and they bought Lewandowski, 35-year-old. Nah, like,
Bro, I'm
there's
telling you.
something good dodgy, 100%.
Yeah, it's dodgy. It's dodgy.
And yeah, like there's like 7 man on the pitch right now for United who cost more than Haaland. Like it's ridiculous.
Like Harry Maguire and Wan-Bissaka.
Bruv, Wan Bissaka cost 5 million less than Haaland.
We'll come to that
Wait,
after.
we signed Ben White for 50 mil. These man got Haaland. Stop it,
Bro,
bro.
the game's done, man.
All right, boys, let's take it what you've all come for. This is what you've all come for. We'll take it on to Arsenal. Currently top of the league by 4 points, but City have got a game in hand. Haas, you've made the long journey down here. Arsenal 2, West Ham 2 at the London Stadium. What did you think of the game?
Bottle jobs.
You think?
2 weeks in a row. I said it last week as well. You can't go 2-0 up and lose a game, bro.
Well, you didn't lose. You drew.
Or drew.
That's a loss, bro.
Feels like a
in a
loss,
title run, that's a loss.
Yeah, in
you
a
can't.
title
Like,
run.
anything you drop is a loss. So last week, 2-0 up, finish the game, bro. You're inviting pressure for what?
But what happened today, though?
Bro, once again, 2-0 up, Instead of going
mistake.
to kill it, you're waiting. Then you make. I told him, right, we're gonna make a mistake. Give away a silly penalty to let them back into the game
Stupid penalty.
for no reason.
Party trying a
Just
little
move the
flick
ball away.
on the
There
edge
was
of
that
his
penalty
box.
shot in it, I think, and then you were like, there was one before.
Yeah, there
and
was.
You were like, yeah, we're gonna make a mistake,
when-
and then literally like 5 minutes later, they got a penalty.
Who was right back today?
Ben
Ben
White.
White, when he slide tackle with the guy
Yeah.
on the edge, Antonio on the edge of the box, and I was like, something's gonna happen. And like, if you're away from home and you let someone back into a game, what's gonna happen? They're just gonna
Party
keep
was
coming.
a bit half asleep today, innit?
Shit.
Yeah, that moment,
shit
like
today.
that cost him that. Thing is, like, Party's been really good all year, innit?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like,
We've-
he had a
it
bad
was-
game,
I
but
think the 2 early goals fucked us today.
but you called it. You were like, bring on Jorginho. You said that at half time, like when it was 2-1. You were
had
like,
to.
Party's playing bad. Even the simple pass he's knocking out of play, he was like, just bring Jorginho.
You know what? I wouldn't even have taken off Party. I would have brought on
Yeah, you
Jorginho
said
instead
for
of
Xhaka,
Xhaka.
yeah.
You know why? Because Xhaka wasn't. No, where was Xhaka today? Don't get me wrong. I don't expect a lot from him.
Bro,
I love
now
the
that you
guy.
mention it, I don't remember him doing anything.
Yeah, that's what I
today,
mean.
you know?
So you know what I would have done? Take off Xhaka and you would have controlled it. Like even if Partey was bottling it a little bit, Jorginho would have had it. He would have slowed it down. We would have kept the ball.
Yeah.
But what was happening? Like from the penalty onwards, it was just crazy. And we missed Zinchenko a lot, I think, today. A lot. Because there was no control. Kieran Tierney just boots in the ball, bro. What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Yeah, he's not Zinchenko's level on the ball, innit? Is he a better defender than Zinchenko?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think he's a better defender. But like we were saying, Zinchenko is a bit like Trent, isn't he?
Yeah, I hear
He's
that. I hear
techie.
that. Yeah, he's techie. Yeah.
But
Well, he's got defensive lapse in concentration.
I
defensive.
feel like, but the way I see it, next week or in 9 days, if we beat City away, it's done. So nothing's changed really.
Yeah, but you won't beat City.
Yeah, I am.
What's your thoughts on Saka? Has he been overplayed? What's the reason for missing a penalty? Is he bottled it?
Oh
or
no,
what?
no, anyone can miss a penalty, bro.
Is he bottled it or no?
Nah, I think anyone can miss a penalty. I don't think that's a big deal. But he was quiet all game as well.
He was very quiet.
He was
today.
very quiet.
Yeah, he didn't really impact your team at all.
I think with
Didn't
Saka,
create nothing.
it's also no one else is right wing for us, so he doesn't have any competition, does he? He knows he's gonna play. That doesn't help. I feel like you need to be pushed every week, man, a little bit.
Yeah. Fabio Vieira play right wing if he can, right?
Nah.
Oh, he can't.
He's left-footed, isn't he? Yeah, he can.
He can play there, but you know what it is
He's
like.
not like that.
He's obviously
a
nowhere near
midfielder,
Saka.
man.
He's
Yeah,
weak
yeah.
as well. Like,
He's
He's a
weak,
midfielder, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More of a
I feel
winger.
like Saka bottled it.
Well, the penalty.
Yeah, like just because anyone can miss a penalty.
course.
Like I'm not trying to say they can't in it because they can, but it was just the moment, the pressure. Like he wasn't playing well either, and he took it like.
Oh, it was a goal. Oh my days.
Jesus gave it to him. They say yeah, but Jesus had the ball in his hands. Jesus was having a good game. Could've
Jesus
let him
should have
take
taken it.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Not to say Jesus would have scored. He
He would
might
have
not
scored.
have, but I
He's
just
already scored that game. He would have scored.
I feel like he bottled that, but is what it is, man.
gotta
Like,
score that, you know.
like you said, anyone can miss a penalty, and I don't know. Maybe he just
Whose
missed
fault
a
is that
penalty.
for Jesus not taking a penalty and Saka taking it instead? Whose fault is that?
Saka's our penalty taker.
It's no one's
right,
fault.
right.
If you have a
Saka
penalty
is
taker,
our penalty
So
taker.
it's no one's fault then. He's
yeah.
got to take it. innit?
If you have a penalty taker on the pitch and that's designated, they should
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But my only thing was, why did Jesus have the ball first then?
I think he wanted it.
Unless you were trying to like keep Saka away from
Yeah,
But
it.
they've been doing that a lot recently,
VAR,
innit?
yeah.
Why is everyone doing that?
Because
mind game.
That's
because
a new
the
thing though.
keepers do
Yeah, but
it,
now
don't they?
everyone's doing it though.
yeah, but you know why? Because defenders are trying to get
They
in
can't
your
get in your
head,
face and that, yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah. So they're chatting to Jesus. Jesus listening to it. Then you give it to Saka. They're like, oh,
You must
whatever.
just get your keeper to take it then.
Right.
Just come hoof it, bro.
I don't know.
That'd be joke.
It's silly, like because
Hey,
if you
where
can,
goes
you should
on?
be able to handle that pressure regardless. You should be able to calm and
If you're not getting it on target, you've potentially bottled it.
That's
innit?
that's what I'm saying.
poor, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Like because he missed the target.
Bro,
Like
12
Salah last
yards
week.
out.
Like you got to hit the target.
Yeah, you got to hit the target. What's your thoughts on Jesus Has?
Okay, see,
You don't think he can lead the line to a title win?
no way.
No,
No way. I don't
he's
think.
been a big part for
How
your
many goals has he got?
performances.
Like 8?
Oh, he's not
Nine,
a
I
great.
think
He's not a great
got
goal
to-
scorer.
I
for
think
you.
he got his
Yeah.
ninth today.
So if you're a striker, if you're number 9 and you don't get goals, do you
He-
think? I don't think Jesus is better than Firmino.
No, he's not.
No,
Yeah. See, Firmino.
But he
used to get-
provides a lot to your team, though.
but
so did Firmino to Liverpool. Yeah, I
He's
get
And
it.
he got
he's got
goals.
9 goals
think-
in 26 Premier League games.
I think that's the comparison.
It's not bad.
that's pretty shit.
But he's got
For
four
a team top of
he's
the
got
league.
four in his last three.
That's what
innit?
I'm saying. If we're top of the league, if we had Haaland,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be in the title challenge.
No,
Yeah.
no, you'd win the
That's
league.
what I'm saying. If we had, let me think of another. If we had Harry Kane,
Yeah.
there wouldn't have been the title challenge. We would have been so gone by now.
Yeah,
And like,
that's
again,
true.
the injury's
That's
not his fault. But when I watch Jesus, when he's like, I feel like I never see him through on goal 1-on-1 anyway. But when he is, I
He's
don't know
not
if he's
cl- he's
going
not
to score.
clinical. Yeah,
I don't know if
he's
gonna
not. He's
score.
not clinical.
No, he's not even
But
close.
he's always been like that anyway.
But that's not good.
But he provides a lot to your team, though.
I get that.
Outside of that,
Okay, but I get that. But then
your team plays better when he's playing.
we play better football.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. But when we had Nketiah, we were getting results.
Yeah.
He was getting goals.
Nketiah is shit, man.
Could
He
you?
was shit, but he was getting goals.
But
So anyone can get goals for us. So like,
I guess what
Jesus don't do enough for me.
I guess what we're asking then is, can you find one who does both? You can play good football and score goals. Because there's not a lot out there.
There's not.
That's like a Benzema, bro.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of them. So Jesus is good for what he is.
Benzema,
And
Harry Kane, but
as long
you're
as-
not signing them, man.
The thing is with Jesus, like, as long as your players around him are scoring goals, then he's not going to be a detriment to your team because he brings a lot.
Like today, he was amazing.
Like, very
I don't
good.
know why Arteta took him off.
He's a great
That was
football
weird,
player.
actually. That was weird. I don't know why.
I'm guessing it's just because of
Trossard as well.
injuries. He's
So
coming
what,
back.
man?
Surely Martinelli's got to come off.
Well, I thought Saka based on
thought Saka,
performance.
yeah.
Based on
But
performance.
Trossard's not really a right winger, is he?
But just like Jesus out there.
Yeah, true.
Jesus used
True.
to do that for
Yeah.
City all the
He's played
time.
there
Just put
before.
Martinelli up front.
It really.
Martinelli-
You should have fluidity with that.
They do anyway.
Yeah.
Trossard's a baller. I enjoy watching him.
But yeah, man, like
Oh, again. Oh my days.
Man United are going close. Forest have had
It's
a
my
couple
question.
chances as well.
Jesus is a good footballer, not a great striker. Like
he's
this,
a good
we had this
footballer.
debate when we did the best number nines. I said it then. He's not one of the
He's
best
not a
number
finisher,
nines in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah,
No
he's
way.
not.
He's a great football player.
He's like the
But-
opposite of Haaland, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus has so much tech, but he's not.
This is what
That's
I'm saying.
true, that's true,
This
yeah.
is why I'm like, don't tell me that you want to
No,
see
you don't.
tech
You don't.
because what you actually want is goals. Yeah, tech comes second.
That's true, you know. He's
No,
got you
he's
there.
100%. He does. He does.
So it's
I
like-
agree.
It's,
I hate Haaland because he's so good. I don't
Yeah.
hate him because he's shit. I hate him because he's so good.
Yeah, he's
Like,
too
makes
good.
it
He's
to
too
look-
good. Yeah,
it's
he's too
not
good.
football shouldn't
It's
be
not
that
fair.
easy.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Premier League is not that easy.
No.
Well, we didn't think it was.
so anyway, what do you think?
All right, so look, Arsenal.
Huh?
Yeah, Arsenal. Your hardest games left: Man City, Newcastle, Brighton.
I'm not worried about
realistically.
Newcastle, to be honest.
What? They're 16. You got Newcastle away.
So what?
They've got a very good record
They've
at
got
St
a
James
lot of
Park.
pressure
I'm sure
on
they've
them.
only lost one game at St James Park.
Liverpool,
I don't know.
innit?
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah,
They've got
they
a
drew
lot
to
of
City.
pressure on them
Have
They
they?
beat us.
to get top four, no?
That's not really a lot of pressure. They're lucky to be there, or they're happy to be there. at
That's
least.
where they want to be, though. And if they've been like third and fourth all season. If they drop out of it now, that's a bottle.
Well, no, because they only really made the push recently because it
Nah,
was
man.
was
They've been
Tottenham and
third
us.
for
They made like a
time.
really push.
They only went above us when they beat us the other week.
But they've been in the top four for
They've
time.
been in
Yeah,
the top four for
they
time.
have been for a while because Tottenham
So
have kind of bottled
if
it.
Newcastle
but
don't get top four, this has been a bad season, no?
No.
Nah.
Bro, if they finish fifth or sixth, that's
at
been
the
a
beginning
great
of the
season
year,
for them.
Aston Villa are sixth, bro.
but that's like if you finish
at
second.
last season
it's
they
not been
finished
a bad
12th,
year,
bro.
bro.
Who Newcastle?
Yeah.
But they got brand new owners.
Yeah, but
They
they
had that
haven't
last season as well.
They haven't bought too many guys.
Yeah,
That was last
Yeah,
January.
they just come last season. January.
Yeah. Halfway through the season is different.
But bro, if they finish fifth,
That's
it's
a
like
great-
you
that's
finishing
a great
second.
season.
They're
It's-
going to be disappointed.
Yeah,
They'll be
of course they'll be
disappointed.
disappointed.
It's a great
Fan will
season,
be
but it's a great
disappointed.
season.
They'll be disappointed.
I wouldn't say it's a
but
great season. It's a good season.
Bro, that's an unbelievable
They
season.
got
They
to
finished fifth.
Carabao Cup final.
They've lost three games all
Hold
season.
on,
in the
hold
league.
on.
Well, it depends. It depends.
Tell me,
It depends.
Bro, that's an unbelievable season.
No,
if they
it
finish
depends
fifth.
on how this
Liverpool
go plays
had
out.
shocker. Chelsea have had a shocker. Spurs are not doing well.
What a goal.
Was
Man
that
United
Weghorst?
2-0.
Weghorst-
Gallo.
no. Oh, I've got him in my team, bro.
Anthony assists. Let's pause for a second. One question I had for you. If Arsenal finish second and... Yeah, if Arsenal finish second, have Man United had a better season than Arsenal? Yeah. Wow.
100%.
After all that, like 8 months of playing
It's
for
peak.
nothing.
It's peak.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
peak.
100%.
We won a
That's-
trophy.
like,
Wait,
if you don't-
Might win another
That's
one.
dependent on if we get
Top four.
You will get.
Top
Fair.
four. Top four.
You
Fair.
will get
No,
top four.
even if we finish fourth, we
Nah,
still had a better
fair.
If
season.
we
You
finish
need to get
second,
fair.
what have we done? Just got top four.
And if we finish fourth and won League Cup, that's
already
it. We've already had a better
Look,
season.
look, I don't rate the League Cup at all.
Yeah.
But if we finish second and you get top four, you've had a better season than us.
Wow.
Like,
You heard it here on camera, guys.
like,
you heard it here
you
on
know,
camera.
like, we
Let
might
us
be
know
the-
in the comments if you agree or not.
We might be the better team, but you've
You're
had
the
a
better team
season.
right now, yeah.
Debatable.
You're the better team right now.
But when we played you, it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, it was closer than you would
Even
think.
when we played, I feel like you were the better team. I feel like it's not as far as the league
that's what
would
I'm saying.
suggest.
Yeah.
But we're further
But-
into our thing than you anyway.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
2-3 years
3
into
years,
it. You,
yeah, yeah.
Ten Hag just started this summer, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not
true.
the same. So that's what like.
And we're
I
in
was saying
all
this earlier
competitions as well, by the way.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
got knocked out
That's what
quite
I'm
early.
saying.
yeah.
You still you can win Europa still. You can win FA Cup still. And if you get top four, that's lit. Like how could that's an amazing season, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
great
especially
first season.
in a league where Man City are so amazing, that's
Yeah.
like the best you can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've gone for the title, yeah. But if we don't get it, like you said, what have we done?
Yeah.
We just had a great season, yeah.
Like
Bro,
with the
man.
Liverpool sides
It's
of the
bare
past.
sad.
It is bare sad.
It's bare sad.
It's bare peak, bro.
But it's true.
Bare
We just said that about the Liverpool sides. Look at them. Like they got one league. and then they've got a couple of seconds to City. But like, if you don't win it this year, then yeah, you just like you said, in 10 years you're gonna look back, City won. You're not gonna think about what happened.
I don't remember when Leicester won the league. Where did we finish? Second.
Second, yeah. You finished second.
Don't remember the league. I couldn't tell you who scored most goals for us. I couldn't tell you anything. It was Sanchez.
Was it?
Probably.
Yeah,
It
probably.
wasn't Giroud. So.
Probably must have been Alexis.
All right, guys, that's Arsenal out the way. They drew 2-2 to West Ham. Hopefully, the Premier League title race isn't done already. Has still thinks they've got a fighting chance. If they beat City, they can win the league. Has Arsenal going to win the league?
Well,
I want a yes or no. I want a yes or no.
I'm gonna say yes, bruv.
I like the confidence.
You know why?
I like the confidence.
I think we're gonna go away to the Etihad and surprise everyone.
You think?
I see a 1-0. I just see a 1-0.
1-0?
I see a 1-0.
City won't score.
They won't score, bro.
You're gonna keep Haaland quiet.
Holding's going to keep a clean sheet.
No, Salim will be back.
Man.
I hope so for your sake. I hope so for
If
your
we
sake.
play like a good 11,
Haaland doesn't score, yeah?
Haaland's scored. Has he got any games without
in that
scoring
game?
this season yet?
Yeah, he has, but like,
Maybe one.
he's got
He's
a
got
couple
more
games.
than one. He's got more than one game without scoring.
I think his
bro.
longest streak is like 2 or 3 games. Yeah,
Bro, but you know what it is?
but then he breaks that with like 4 goals. So
You better pray he scores the week before you.
Week,
no,
You
that's
better
their
pray
next
he
game.
scores the
That's
week.
City's next game.
City don't
What?
have another game.
They got
have
FA
Sheffield
Cup.
United
And
next week.
Bayern.
They got Bayern in the week, Sheffield United on
Wow.
the weekend, and then it's Arsenal Wednesday.
So you better pray he does score against Bayern and
You know what?
Sheffield,
I
and hopefully he
better
doesn't score
pray
against you.
that he breaks his leg at Bayern Munich or something. Because like, the prayers are not going to work.
Bro, honestly, Pep might not even play him.
Just mind games.
No, I mean up until they play you lot. He might not even play
They're
him.
already through.
Yeah,
They're 3-0 up.
Oh my days,
Bro, and we just said how good Alvarez
And they
is.
got Sheffield United,
And they're playing
probably
Sheffield
gonna win
United.
against Sheffield United, even with or without him.
They
Who
might
are we
slap-
playing next week?
Huh?
Who we got on the
You've got
weekends?
is it Newcastle?
Nah, not
Nah.
this week. We've got
Sorry,
Newcastle got Spurs.
Arsenal have
I was gonna say we've got an easy game.
Arsenal at home, I think.
today, bro.
You've got Southampton. Sorry, at home
Yeah, that's a dub.
next Friday.
That's a dub.
Maybe Eid day actually.
Is that next Friday?
Yeah, Friday 8 o'clock might be Eid.
Yeah, that's a dub. Like,
What do you mean it might be?
Might be Eid on the
Is it
Friday.
not confirmed?
No, it's either Friday or the
It's on the
Saturday.
moon.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a dub for you. But,
It doesn't matter.
bro, look,
That's
I'll
a
take
win.
a draw.
innit?
I'll
That's
take a draw.
What?
No, not here at
Oh.
the Etihad.
I think City.
Take a draw
I think
at
City are going to
Etihad.
win the league now. I hope they don't. I think City will. But if
Right,
if you
know
do
what?
win
I
it,
respect it, right?
if you do win it, I don't think it's going to be because you beat them at the Etihad. I think they're going to slip up elsewhere.
I don't even think so, bro. The
Can we
way
see
they're
this?
playing.
I don't see it. I'm
The
just
way
saying-
they're playing.
I'm saying if they do, it will be some idiot result against.
But I've been saying a long time, even before this
Against
weekend,
Southampton or
it's
something.
very difficult for us to win the league. It's so hard, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
You have to be like
For you
6 or
to
7
be doing
points
what you're
clear.
doing right now is massive.
You know
as
where
it
we
is.
messed up? Sean Dyche's Everton.
Oh, the 1-0
Ruined our
loss.
season.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you messed up today and last week
Today-
because you're 2-0 up. That's the.
Anfield's fair enough, innit?
It is.
No, it's not.
It is
Anfield's
not
fair
at
enough.
2-0,
No,
man.
it is in the
Fuck
grand scheme.
Anfield, bro. They just got loudspeakers, bro.
But I
What
They've
is
only
it?
lost one game there this season. innit?
Alright, but
don't
you did-
care.
But then
We
you're
were
2-0
They
2-0
only
up.
got loudspeakers, man.
You're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
You can't be 2-0 up. And like, we gave it to them. We let them back in. Same as today. When you do that's just inexperience, innit? That's why
You're 2-0 up.
You could have lost that game as well at Anfield. That's the thing, though.
You could have, but what
But
I mean
that's
is,
why I'm saying a point is a big point, man. I don't know if you gave that
bro,
away.
a point is only a big point at the end of the season. We can't talk about how big it is yet. Because if they lose the league by 2 points, it could be that game that you look at and go, they dropped 2
Yeah,
points.
but we didn't expect Arsenal to win the league anyway, so a point at Anfield is big.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Context is everything. The way the game went to begin the game, Arsenal were 2-0 up in cruise control. They threw it on themselves by Xhaka getting involved in.
No, I don't think just go ahead and do Xhaka, man.
No, I feel like that gave Liverpool fight.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
just
think
woke
it's the
them up.
crowd and
It just woke them up.
But I feel like when you give people something to, because the game's slipping away from them.
Yeah.
They're ready to give up.
It looked like it looked like he
You've
was about to
given
win
them
this
now
3-0
something to
4-0.
rally around.
Yeah.
So that does help.
And then they scored straight away as well.
And then, but look, like you said, it's Anfield. It's not the worst result in the world. But then the
2-0
following week, you do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're 2-0 up against West Ham.
Today was a
and you
big,
give it up.
big 2
Like,
points dropped.
and you
Massive
miss the
2
pen,
points
like,
dropped.
Today was shit.
Against West Ham, who are playing so shit this season, they're only like 4 points above relegation zone. All right, boys, guys, and girls, if you're watching, any girls, Saib only comes on here for his girls are watching, apparently. That's the title race done. Let's take it on to the final fixture of the Premier League weekend, bar Liverpool, obviously, on the Monday. Manchester United have just won 2-0 v Nottingham Forest. We've just watched it here. Bruno Fernandes, masterclass.
Player of the match, yeah.
He's on the back of my shirt. Player of the match, man of the match, day of the match, whatever you want to call it. Ryan, take it away.
Yes, we won, man. Now,
Wasn't
that's all I care
that
about.
comfortable, right?
Nah, but it's away, innit? We haven't done nothing comfortable away all year.
Forest
So-
fighting for their lives as well.
So yeah, I'll take it. We could have been 5 or 6. They could have
scored a few.
might
as
have
well.
scored 1 or 2 here
Could
and
have gone
there.
even win this game.
Maguire clean sheet.
You keep a clean sheet with Maguire and Lindelof, and bro,
Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and De Gea and Dalot at left back. Clean sheet.
and Dalot bagged as well.
I have to applaud you for that. I have to applaud
And
you for
Maguire
that.
was on a yellow card for 90 minutes because he got it in the 4th minute.
You know
Two-
what, boys?
second minute. It's
You know what?
second
This is
minute.
a massive result for you.
Yeah, bro.
You think?
With those centre backs
Bro, and you know what it is? These centre backs might be like
and that keeper. This back line is horrendous, bro.
this might be our back line for like the foreseeable.
Yeah,
as
You
well.
might not get top 4.
because
No,
Lisandro's done for the year basically.
Varane.
How
who
long did
knows?
Varane out for?
No one knows, but
What's wrong with him?
no one actually knows.
Varane.
He's not even been said.
Bro, his partners got injured. He was like, I'm not playing with Maguire. I hear it,
I ain't
man.
ruining my rep playing
Yeah.
with Maguire.
When you said his
bro.
partner got injured, I thought you meant like his wife got injured.
Nah,
I was like,
Lisandro. He saw Lisandro. He was like, sure here. He's like, nah. He's like, yeah. Hey, man, my grain is a bit tight,
How
bro.
long is Shaw out for?
We don't know.
Yeah, I think he'll be back soon though. I think he'll be back soon, sure.
Once Shaw's back, Varane will be back. Watch.
100%.
Mark it. But yeah, man, like, big result because
Sticky back line, man.
All right,
Yeah,
Ryan, top 4 solidified now. We're now 3 points above Newcastle. We've played the same amount of games. We're 6 points above Spurs. They played a game above us.
Nah, it should.
Top 4 solidified?
yeah.
If you don't get top 4 now,
Yeah,
it's
It's
big bottle
embarrassment.
job.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
bottle
yeah.
If
job.
we don't get top 4 now, it's embarrassment. Should we
'Cause
look at our fixtures?
we're either
I'd
gonna.
go as far as to fire in Ten Hag.
I mean,
If you don't get top 4 from this position.
this next week is gonna like define our season in the sense of we've got the Europa. If we
Oh,
go
wait, hold
through,
up. You know what? Top 4. You guys got a lot to play for still, you know.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. So this next week defines our season. Like we get Europa. If we go through,
When's the FA Cup?
Saturday.
Who you got?
Brighton.
Away?
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Away?
Right.
It's Wembley.
Wembley, yeah.
Semi-final, innit? So
I don't know if we win that, by the way.
No, me
I'm
neither.
not confident at all against playing
That's-
Brighton.
It'll be a
why-
good game.
Bro, they're sick right
It'll be
now.
a good game.
But that's why this week's big because we could win 2.
Well, because
and
Sevilla this next
Thursday.
Thursday and then
Yeah,
Brighton.
and then, so this week could define that. If
And
you
he's drew 2-2 to them as well. That was
It's gonna be
shit.
tough
That
away,
was
yeah.
poor.
if you
Yeah,
go
I
through
was
in
there.
both,
Was you?
Yeah, I
that
was
was
there.
poor, bro.
if you go through in both, your season's looking.
Unbelievable.
And
Bro,
then
if we win those 2
You're in
games,
2
that's,
finals.
that's a
Basically,
massive
we've got a
season.
semi-final to go in the Europa League, but whatever.
Yeah.
Then you're in the final of the FA Cup, and then obviously we're expecting it will be City that we play. So then we
So
might
you
have
got
to.
Sheffield United.
Yeah. So and of course we got Brighton in it. Then we might have to just ruin them because we don't want them to get the treble. Obviously,
course.
that's why I want you man to win the league because I'm not having no trebles and that. And then
What treble? They're going to win the champs.
Champs,
I'm just
Prem,
saying, like
FA
at the
Cup.
moment they're through already in it. They're in a semi. Basically, they're 3-0 up.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
They'll get Real or Chelsea.
3-0 is not a mad thing.
Nah, it is.
Bro, that's a mad thing. Bro.
Are they losing
And the
4?
way they played.
Are they losing
We've
4-0?
watched, I've
Yeah, but
watched
the way they
Roma
played
knock
as well.
out Barcelona from 4-1
Yeah, but
down, and
bro,
I've seen
that-
crazy things happen. in
Barca-
Man City are cheating though.
Barca weren't City.
Yes, Bayern Munich are Bayern Munich in Germany.
Yeah.
At the Allianz Arena. It's
just-
not done, but one early goal, we got straight back in it, bro. And like,
Bro, Haaland's gonna destroy them again
why?
because he was doing that when he was over in Germany. He's come England. He's
I wouldn't
he's
I
set
wouldn't
them up.
count them
He
out
scored,
straight away,
he
man.
scored 8 goals in 14 games against Bayern.
Bro.
Yeah, Haaland
Alright,
league.
back to
Yeah,
United,
this
yeah?
week defines our season really.
Yeah.
Like in terms of this was a big result. Now you can focus on the other 2. We've got key injuries. We need to get those guys
We've
back.
got a lot of key injuries.
Like
man.
Lisandro's out,
Rashford,
he's not coming
Martinez,
back. Yeah.
Varane,
We can-
Shaw.
We have to accept Lisandro's not coming back
Yeah, he's
for
not
at
coming
least
back.
6 weeks. Yeah?
Yeah.
If he comes back, it's going to be the last 2 weeks.
And he's a
of the
big part
season.
of our attack as well.
It's probably not worth even bringing him back at that point.
It can get
hopefully.
very sticky for you guys very quickly.
We need Varane and Shaw back. We need Rashford back.
You could be out of all competitions by the end of next week.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, like
We've won one as well. but-
we've won one. If we get top 4, it's not the end.
It's
of
not the end of the world, no,
Like,
but from
but
this position, it'll be rubbish.
Yeah, this week.
Rubbish. I'd say decent.
This week,
What
you
are you in?
got
Acceptable,
Are you in the
acceptable.
quarters of the Europa?
Europa.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the quarters.
So if you get,
2-2
say you
was
get knocked
poor,
out quarters at the Europa, you get knocked out the semis of the FA Cup, you finish top 4, you won a league cup.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
season.
a decent season.
No, it's a good season. That's a good season.
Again,
Yeah.
it's context,
Good,
isn't it?
good.
Like,
That's a good season.
If
Yeah,
we
that's a good season, bro.
at this week, if we
season.
go out, but it's because our first team's not able to play, you can accept it. If we were to,
That's what I mean. That's
like,
why I think
if we lose
Yeah.
to Sevilla this week, but Lisandro's missing, Varane's missing, Shaw's missing, Rashford's missing, Bruno's missing because he can't play the
It's going to
second
be very
leg.
tough.
Oh
you know.
yeah, Bruno suspended second leg against Sevilla.
I
gonna
can,
be
I
very
can
tough
just,
for
Yeah,
you,
it'll be
man.
tough.
I can write that off. Like,
But they're 13th in the league. It's the worst run in
But they sacked their
La
manager.
Liga in 23 years.
And to be fair, they're only in this tie because you man fucked it.
Yeah.
It's not like even they were going in.
Yeah.
You man,
They scored two. We
you
scored
were
2 on goals.
so-
We scored all
at
4
2-0
goals.
it was done.
Yeah,
We
it
scored
was
all
done.
4
Tie
goals.
was done.
Yeah, tie was done.
And then you literally put them in the driving seat.
Yeah, 100%.
And
And now you're going to
It's
Spain.
too complacent.
And it just happened like the goal they scored. Lisandro gets injured in that same play. Like,
Yeah, but it's like us with Saliba and Sporting.
yeah.
Sporting knock us out. We didn't even care about Europa, and we lose Saliba, and now we're playing holding.
Yeah.
And that's why like this week is defining for us because either way, even if you win one of them, you can afford to go out of the other.
Yeah,
it
that's-
doesn't.
You
really
can't lose
matter.
both, though.
Yeah,
Wait,
you don't
I
wanna
just
lose
remembered.
both.
You know the thing against Sevilla, yeah? We've got the shittest game management in the league. Possibly. Some games we do have good game management. But if you're 2-0 up,
At home,
waste a bit of time, play it around at the back if you have to. You know, like Arteta, this is one thing I rate about Arsenal this season, Arteta, yeah? You waste so much time. And there's one thing that Arteta always does. When the ball goes out of play or there's someone goes down, all your players run to
Run
the
to
manager.
him.
chat to him.
Ten Hag's never done that. We've never done
Yeah,
that
but
for Ten Hag.
not many managers do that.
Yeah, not many. But we should be doing that. Like, you should be smart enough to
thing-
do that.
no,
When Martinez went off, we had 10 men.
No. Arsenal do
We're
that because
giving the
they're a
ball back.
young side.
Yeah.
United shouldn't have to do that.
You got
with the
leaders
experience
there.
in that
You
team.
could do that, though.
You could, but with the experience in that team, when you go out there normally and you've got Varane, you've got a Casemiro, you've got
Yeah.
Eriksen, Bruno, these guys have been through it. Like especially Varane and Casemiro.
Yeah.
Then you've got De Gea has been at United for how long? These guys, they're experienced professionals.
Even
bro.
Rashford.
Slow the game down.
I don't.
Rashford
De
plays a
Gea
lot of big
doesn't
games in
add
his life,
anything
man.
for me, but.
Like these guys need to know that.
Yeah,
And then
you
the other
shouldn't be
night,
talking to.
like,
Bro, but
it's-
you could, and it will probably help.
it's a mistake.
And it'll waste some
bro.
more time.
But I don't
No,
know.
but-
With experienced
bro,
players,
but-
it might not help. It might do
but-
the opposite.
Nah,
It-
surely.
Look,
Can you imagine calling Casemiro over like, "Hey, yo, bro, do this and that"? He's be like, "Bro, chill out."
But Ten Hag knows what he's talking
I
about.
think, but you know what? He makes subs for those subs to go on and follow the instructions he tells them on the sideline. Like he made those substitutions. The other day, it was just a Malacia mistake. And then it gave them all the momentum. They've got Malacia's made a mistake, and in that moment, Lisandro.
But before that, we'd let them get into the game as well.
Yeah,
Why don't we waste a bit of time, keep the ball or something? innit?
we let them get into the game, but they were never threatening us.
No, they weren't. Yeah.
They had like 2 shots on target the whole game. They came from the 80th minute onwards. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't threatening anything.
They were
Malacia
poor.
makes a mistake. They score.
They were shit.
Lisandro
Sevilla was
goes
shit, to be
down,
honest.
and we go to 10 men. Lisandro gets injured. We go to 10 men.
At that point, why don't you kick the ball out or something, or keep the ball in possession, waste a bit of time. When the ball goes out, waste some time. We're getting the ball,
It's
we're
easy.
hoofing it up there. You're giving them the ball back.
I think in hindsight,
no
it's
games
easy to say
management.
that. It's easy to say that now when you look back, but we're at 2-0 up. You're not even thinking
But
about
all
that.
season we haven't done it though. Again, in a lot of games, maybe some games we
I
have.
don't know.
Yeah, but
Very
like,
rarely.
do we have the players to actually control the game?
No.
Because the only guy that can do that is Eriksen.
Bro, against
And the other
Sevilla,
day-
against Sevilla, we should, man. Casemiro,
But that's not their game. They don't.
Bruno,
Bruno was off the
Sabitzer.
pitch. Bruno came off.
Oh yeah, he come
So
off
you've
by
got
then.
Eriksen on
Yeah, he
there.
come off
Eriksen
by then.
can do that.
Yeah, Eriksen can.
But the game's bypassing him.
Anthony come off as well. Innit?
Was
The game-
Weghorst on?
Weghorst was on.
He come on after.
Bro, he
yeah.
fucked it. All he
course
had to
he
do
did.
was lay it to Elanga.
Yeah.
3-0.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Malacia,
Lays it to Malacia's weak
probably
foot.
should have scored as well.
He lays it to Malacia's weak foot.
I saw he shot with his left.
No, he laid it to his right foot though. He did shoot with his left, but he laid it to his right
Oh
foot.
right,
He had
yeah,
to
yeah,
take a touch.
yeah.
Anyway,
And the
like,
angle's all wrong. Yeah.
that game was a complete fuck up.
Yeah.
Like from
Yeah,
from the
very poor on your
from the
behalf.
subs all the way through. I think like I don't think the subs were bad, all of them, but I feel like you always keep one sub in the chamber. Like I don't know why he didn't do that.
I saw
I
you
know
say that in
Anthony-
the group.
I
I'm
know
not sure how I
Anthony
feel
was
about
considering
that.
getting sent off.
I wouldn't
Bro,
mind taking off all 5
but
and
you've
making
got,
all 5 because you don't know that
No, you
injury's
should
gonna
never
happen.
No,
make all
you-
5
you
subs.
don't.
Even when it was free, you should never make all 3.
bro. You keep one until the 85th minute,
I don't
then you
believe
make
in that,
one.
yeah.
Like that slows the game down as well. So when
Yeah.
you've made all your subs by the
True,
75th minute,
true.
you've got the manager now has no input.
Yeah.
And for the next 15 minutes, you're just watching.
Yeah.
You've just got to rely on it. So
That's true.
either then you fake an injury or you make a sub. That slows the game down. I know why he did it because Anthony was. The ref apparently told Anthony and Bruno they were close.
Which
to
is
getting sent
weird, bro.
off.
How can the ref know he's about to send someone off? Because you
No,
don't know
he ju-
what
I think he
you
just
don't
means
know
the
what
next
tackle he's gonna
challenge,
make. Yeah,
innit?
but you don't know how he's gonna.
No, but
if he's gonna
What
win
if
the
you
ball.
don't make any more challenges?
Yeah.
You can't say
They don't
that.
get sent off.
But you can't say to someone
but
you're
it's
close
like
to
when
being
you-
sent off.
Like, bro, you've watched football when like a guy will knock someone down like 3-4 times, and you're like, if he does that one more time, it's gonna be yellow. Even
Yeah.
though it's not like a harsh challenge, like he might come knock you over, and you're like, that's yellow.
I don't know, it's weird for a ref
the
to
ref
say
will tell
that.
you it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, isn't it? You've done it better times.
But I feel like it's weird
can't
because
just keep fouling people.
Lamella slapped Cassie down and nothing. Stepped on his foot, nothing. And then man's telling Anthony and Bruno's one weren't even a yellow card, the first one.
I don't even think they were close to getting a yellow.
Bruno might as well have got sent off.
What?
How many games did you miss for a red card in Europa? 1.
Well, if it would have been second yellow, but I think.
And then he got banned.
But
And
I
he's
think,
banned
I think you'll get 2. So I think you get your yellow card.
Does it not
ban.
get written off at the semis?
No, but I think you get your yellow card ban and then your red card ban added on. If you get 2.
No, but does it not get written off after that game anyway?
Yeah, but it'd be the next game.
Plus, we would have been down to 10 men in that game. We might have lost earlier. Obviously, Martinez come off earlier. But anyway, guys, that's Man United. So we're assuming we've had a decent season regardless.
No, you've had a good season. You've had a good season.
A good season.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, where do you think you'd finish?
Well, I said third. I was being biased. Innit?
Wow.
I was being
Okay.
delusional. I said third and no trophy in it.
Okay.
I said 4th or Europa League. I said that in the group chat. Everyone was laughing at me after week 2. Rico, all them, man. These Chelsea fans. Man had Chelsea fans getting on to me, bro.
Chelsea, 11th in the league.
I'll be honest, yeah. Start of the season, I had City, Liverpool. I don't even remember. Did I have Chelsea? I must have had Chelsea up there, innit? I didn't have us anywhere near the top. Bro.
All the Arsenal fans that we know had Arsenal third.
Third?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't think we'd get Champions League again. After what happened at the end of last season,
Bro.
we bottled hard.
Yeah, you bottled it hard last season.
And even Spurs were looking better than us, bro.
Yeah, they were.
So-
I had
Conte
Spurs
in
third.
as well.
And United, new manager, like there was when at the start of the season, I was looking at 5 teams that were solidly better than us. Like I don't know what we've done. Something happened over summer, but
Signed Zinchenko, Jesus as well.
I don't think that was all of it.
That's a big impact.
No, it's a bit of
not
everything.
all
though.
of it.
It's a
but
bit of
big
everything.
impact.
Experience,
And
the experience
time,
of
innit?
going
Yeah.
through
time
what you
as
went
well.
through last year. Your young
yeah, I
players,
didn't-
your young players improving. Like
So,
Saka's
yeah.
got better,
If you asked me
Martinelli's
at the
got
start
better,
of the season,
Odegaard's got
I would
better.
have had United 5th probably.
Because
Everyone else had United 6th. All the other fans.
I think I would have had you 5th behind those 4, the top 4.
Yeah.
But
no, I
so think you've done really well.
think you had us 5th or 6th because I think we've got it in our other group.
Do we? What?
I think
In the boys?
Yeah.
I wanna have a
And because I said 4th for Europa League.
We'll do a search.
And
Oh,
the
shit.
only reason I said that was because I trust Ten Hag. And I had the top 3 being City, Liverpool, Spurs. Because I thought Conte, Kane. I didn't think they're going to win nothing, but I thought, they'll get enough to be 3rd.
Yeah.
I didn't see... And everyone was gassing up their summer. Like, I remember everyone just talking mad.
they
like,
said
I
they
thought,
won the transfer
so
window.
I thought like Basuma was going to do well.
Same.
I thought DJ Spence was going to add something to them. I thought Perisic. And then
Spurs,
I
yeah.
thought like Richarlison would be good for those times where Kane gets injured and then you've got another body. Obviously, I didn't see Son being this bad. I thought Perisic will take a step. He hasn't.
I'm not
been
going to
awful.
find that.
So yeah, I had us 4th or Europa. So I think we're doing better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we might get top
We're
4
ahead of
and
schedule.
Europa.
We're ahead
and
of
we've
schedule.
got a League Cup already. So it's like,
I think both our clubs have had a good season.
Yeah. Both
Yeah.
ahead of schedule. Both ahead of schedule. Arsenal and United.
yeah.
The only reason we're ahead of schedule is because the teams ahead of us looked like they were so clear. But then again, like I want to say we're ahead of schedule in the sense that if Liverpool come back next year to what they were, then are we going to be able to compete? Do you think it'll be a free horse race?
I think you can compete with Liverpool.
You're ahead of schedule
If
because
they go back to what they were,
Yeah, I think you can. I don't see them going as good as what
Yeah,
they
they
were.
can't
That's
be.
why.
yeah,
you're ahead of schedule because you went 8th, 5th, and now you're competing.
yeah.
But like,
No one expected that.
No,
I would have
in-
been taking 4th. I would have taken 4th. If you said
Yeah.
we're going to get 4th, I'd be like,
If
But in
Arsenal
ter-
got 4th, I'll say that's a great season
Thank-
for you.
thank
This
you.
season.
in
yeah.
terms of where you
Ooh.
should be, I think you're at where you should be. Like
Nah.
in 3 years, I think we should be challenging for titles.
Guys, unless you got any final thoughts on the Big Six breakdown, we're going to end the video here. Shout out Ryan for coming. Ryan, any final thoughts?
Nah, I'm done.
Man United for the title next season on behalf of Ryan.
Yeah.
Haas, thanks for coming for the podcast, for debut. Hopefully get you on for a couple more.
Hopefully.
Shout out Arms as well, still crying about his burger that Haas didn't order. Any final thoughts on the Premier League, the Big Six breakdown?
I was about to share my thoughts on the burger, but we can go. Hope we win the league, bro. That's all I got to say. Just hope we win the league.
Shout out Haas, shout out Arsenal. It's been a big Premier League weekend. Big up Spurs for losing. Big up Chelsea for losing. Big up Liverpool for losing tomorrow as well. This is a Big Six breakdown. Subscribe to the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you haven't already, don't ever come watch my video ever again. This is the Big Six breakdown. I'm your host Adnan. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Between the lines.